Nicely done, Picasso. You're a real artist.
I know, right? Completely self-taught.
A family fixes up their 100-year-old farmhouse.
There's a man in there.
She keeps seeing this man who walks into the closet and she's frightened.
Awakening angry spirits from its past.
You're my wife! I'll cut you!
No, not like this.
Still hell-bent on settling a score.
Mr. Henry, will you leave this house?
He says no. Burn it all down.
In this world, there is real evil.
Someone's in my room.
It lurks in the darkest shadows. Between what we see and the things we fear, there are doors. When they are opened, nightmares become reality. Rural Rutland, Massachusetts. A bucolic backdrop for the centuries of history simmering just beneath the surface. It's here that Jack and Kelly Mullen have been hard at work renovating their old farmhouse. Jack grew up in the house, and with these new changes, they want to make it their own. They had hoped to get everything done before their new baby arrived, but they didn't quite make it.
Okay, babe.
Shh. I just got Emma down for a nap.
Sorry. What do you think?
Nicely done, Picasso. You're a real artist.
I know, right? Completely self-taught.
In the beginning, we basically gutted it down to the studs and we started all the renovation process.
I mean, it's amazing how big this place is since we took the walls down. Not bad for a 100-year-old place.
Mm-hmm.
The house has a ton of history. The house was built in 1901. His family had a farm.
And once we're finished here, we can start on the upstairs.
As you wish.
A handful of years later, they're still at it. Jack is often at work to pay for the renovations. On a beautiful New England day, Kelly and Emma return home from errands to make a startling discovery.
Okay, you can have a popsicle, but just one.
Yeah, I want a purple one.
Okay.
Mama?
I told you can have one.
When I walked into the kitchen, I stopped a minute and it scared me. I really couldn't believe what was happening and I said, someone has to be in here.
Emma?
But I want...
Hold still.
All the drawers and doors were open. It was terrifying.
Hi, yeah, this is Kelly Mullen. I need you to check my security system records and see if it went off at all today. No? You're sure? Okay. Thanks.
I called my husband right away and I told him what had happened. And I said, I'm kind of afraid to be in the house alone.
Let's go.
I can't explain why the doors and drawers are open. Did you come home? Were you looking for something? And he said, I haven't been home all day. I've been at work.
Later, with Jack out of town, Kelly holds down the fort.
Hey, sweetie, what's wrong? Hey, you're okay? You all right? Oh, shh. Mommy's here, you're okay.
I was woken up by Emma screaming. It was like blood-curdling scream.
You're all right. What's wrong, baby?
There's a man in there.
She keeps seeing this man who walks into the closet and disappears, and she's frightened of the man.
No, sweetie. No, there's nobody in there. Come on, let's get you back to bed. Emma, look. There is no one in there. Okay, I'll show you.
Mama?
See, we're good, okay? Why don't you sleep with Mommy tonight, okay? Yeah? Okay. Come on.
Jack and I talked about this, but we figured she must be having a dream.
The house grows relatively quiet for years. But when Emma is in high school, the activity reawakens.
Mom?
I remember waking up one night and sitting up in bed, and I could feel that somebody was watching me.
Hello?
I turned and looked out that little crack in between the door, and there was somebody just peeking in from the hallway. It would definitely affect my ability to sleep because I would get super nervous and super anxious that somebody was going to come into my room and they were going to either hurt me or try to, pull me down the hallway or something like that.
Let's go, Emma. You're gonna be late.
Ugh, I didn't get any sleep last night. What time did you get back?
Not until after 1. Why?
I thought I saw you in the hallway. Guess I didn't.
Oh, look. It's Devin.
Mom, don't be rude.
Rude? It's not my boyfriend honking at me from the car instead of coming to the door.
Love you.
Love you. Be home in time for supper.
As the days and nights go by, Emma is more and more aware of the unexplained presence.
It's a nightly occurrence that you hear somebody walking up and down the stairs from the first floor to the second floor. I have had a couple shadow people on the second floor, and it's just something that you'll kind of catch out of the corner of your eye most of the time.
Now convinced there's a spirit in the house, she believes she may have found a way to communicate with them. Dowsing rods are a centuries-old tool for divination.
Is my name Emma?
I thought they were like the coolest thing that I had ever seen. So I wanted to get a pair for myself because I wanted to see if they'd actually work.
Yes. Is my name Gianna? Okay, that means no. Is there someone in my room with me? Is there someone in my room with me?
Emma Mullen's dowsing rods have just confirmed that she's not alone in her room. She recalls the old man ghost from her childhood and presses the rods for answers.
Is there someone in my closet? I said, is there someone in my closet?
Honey, there's no one in your closet. Quit messing around.
Oh my gosh, you scared me. And you're supposed to knock before you come in here.
The door was open.
Whatever.
Quit messing around. Supper's ready.
Soon, Emma isn't the only one experiencing the unexplained.
I have really bad seasonal allergies, and I didn't want to keep Jack awake, so I decided I'd go sleep in the guest room. I just felt like someone was in there and almost hovering right over you, watching your every move. Couldn't open the door. I moved the handle, I tried lifting up on the door. It's an old house, sometimes the door sticks, but I tried and I couldn't open the door.
Jack, it's me. Can you come get me down the hall? I can't get out of the guest bedroom.
I'm starting to panic. I'm having an all-out panic attack and just on the verge of tears.
Okay. It must be stuck. Stand back.
I said, I'll give it another try one last time, and the door opened on its own.
There is something in this room! How am I getting it out of here?
That was the last time I ever slept in that bedroom again.
Later, when both parents are out of the house, the activity escalates, and Emma is home to face it alone.
I was on the first floor and I walked past the basement door. It always has its deadbolt locked because the main latch is broken, so if we don't have it locked, the door will just open by itself. The basement is definitely really old. The stairs are really creaky, old, and rickety. It has a weird energy about it. It sounded like somebody had run full force and just slammed their whole body up against the door. The door shook, there was a loud bang. When you're alone, you don't expect something like that to happen, especially something that violent and aggressive. And since there's really no way for somebody to run up to the door to get enough force to slam into it like that, it's definitely something that I couldn't explain.
Emma Mullen is home alone when disturbing noises come from her family's basement.
I remember his eyes. They were really like sunken back in his head. He had dark bags under his eyes and one of the creepiest smiles that I've ever seen on anyone.
So I have to tell you guys about something kind of weird that happened last night while I was home alone.
When Jack and Kelly return home, Emma confesses all that she's been experiencing.
It was terrifying, Mom. Dad,
It's a lot for Jack to take in, since he grew up in the house and hadn't experienced anything he couldn't explain.
It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. Take your time.
I definitely was concerned for Emma's safety. As a mother, I'm supposed to protect her, and not being able to, it's hard to deal with. I mean, you don't know enough about the spirit world to know, can they hurt you? Can they hurt my children?
While Jack remains skeptical, Kelly feels they need to act. She contacts Brandy Wells, a psychic from nearby New Hampshire, who agrees to come to the house.
I am an empath, first and foremost. So all of my work, I feel it before I can even interpret it. And as a clairvoyant, a psychic medium, I really am on a mission to, I guess I'd like to say, show people that spirit is all around us.
Thank you so much for coming so quickly.
Of course, anything I can do to help.
So this is the house?
Are you all right?
Connor! Face me! Come down and face me like a man! You coward! You stole from me! Connor!
saw this man.
Was he old? In a suit? I've seen him too. I talk to him sometimes.
Sweetie, you have such a special gift. You're sensitive. How have you been communicating with the spirit?
Here, I'll show you.
I discovered that both Emma and her mother, Kelly, were sensitives. They didn't quite know how to use their abilities, and I felt I was being called to help them.
I got these online and I started asking the spirit questions. Sometimes he's in my room, but most of the time I feel I'm strongest in here.
There's a heaviness to this room. Something bad happened here. I can feel it.
When Brandy went into the guest room, she immediately could tell that it was a very oppressive room.
Can I have some paper and a pen? I'm gonna see if the spirit would like to talk through my hands.
I use automatic writing, so I give my hand up to spirit.
It's really strange to watch that kind of thing happen. I mean, she seems like she's somewhere else, but yet all these words are being jotted down on a paper and she's not even looking at it.
Show yourself!
I see a name. Henry. He's so angry. Betrayed by someone. Connor.
Connor! I know you're up here! You coward! Where are you?
He has a very dominating and overbearing energy.
He feels cheated. Something about money.
I know you're up here! Show yourself! You coward! You stole from me! Open this door now!
Just a minute. Now hold on. This isn't what you think.
But also something about his wife.
The more I channeled this man, the more I realized his frustration, his anger.
He caught her. He caught her cheating on him with Connor.
I knew it!
Vengeance is mine. Someone has to pay.
I could feel this energy getting stronger. It really was uneasy.
Edwin. I'm sorry.
I'll cut you! I'll cut you! I'll cut you! You're my wife! I'll cut you!
No, not like this. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
I'll cut you! You're my wife! I'll cut
you! No, not like this. I'm so sorry.
Psychic Brandy Wells is overcome during a vision in the guest room at Kelly Mullins' home.
You're right. Sit down, sit down.
When she said about the angry male in the closet, a little light went on. It was almost like, oh, geez, you know, that's what Emma's been talking about all these years. There's someone in the closet. He walks into the closet. He's angry. She's afraid of him. And It was like Brandy hit the nail on the head. Like this, we know that she's seeing what Emma has been seeing all along.
The spirit is very strong.
Mr. Henry is angry. He has been betrayed by his wife.
I don't think I can do this alone. I want to bring a team in, and together we can solve this.
Great. Let's do it as soon as possible.
I'll call them. I'll try to arrange a time. They'd be coming from Maine. So in the meantime, I advise you to stay out of this room.
Desperate for answers, Kelly decides to do a little digging. She stops by the Historical Society to see if she can uncover the truth about her house.
May I help you? Yes, I called earlier about any records you might have on the old Mullen farmhouse.
Oh, yes. I just finished up. I believe this is everything we have on your property.
Did you see anything about somebody named Henry?
That doesn't sound familiar. I did find a deed from when a Mr. Connor owned the house.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, look, here's a Mr. Edwin Henry. Looks like Connor had a large barn he'd leased to area farmers for a fee. See this last entry?
Oh my God, Mr. Henry.
The Historical Society actually came up with the name Edwin Henry. It was like, it just clicked. It's like, I can't even believe that Brandy was able to come up with that name, and this is the man that seems to be in the closet of the property that Mr. Connor owned.
Brandy was right.
Oh, and look at this. Here's an article. Looks like there was a fire in 1901. It looks like the house was rebuilt. You know, you won't find it in the files, but I grew up around here, and I've always been fascinated by your property. Did you know, as the largest farmhouse in the area, your home was used for wakes?
Really?
What I hear is your root cellar was used to store the area dead. When the ground was too hard to bury folks, they had to wait until spring.
No, I didn't know.
Isn't that fascinating? Well, you hang tight. I'll go and make copies of everything.
Great. Thank you.
Kelly is eager to get Mr. Henry out of her house. While waiting for Brandy to get her team together, she finds another investigator who suggests a more confrontational approach.
The investigators suggested that, it was time to take our house back from Mr. Henry. It was time to confront him.
I don't know about this, Mom. Something doesn't feel right.
We need to get our house back. This is what they said we should do.
Testing.
Goose to Maverick, 10-4, over.
Okay, I'm heading upstairs.
The investigator suggests one person stay in the basement, the foundation of the home, as an anchor, while the other go to the most active spot.
The investigators recommend that Emma go to the second floor guest room. And I'm sitting in a chair in the basement.
Okay, Mom, I'm in the guest room. Is your candle still lit?
I was completely terrified. They were telling me to call out Mr. Henry and try to claim back the house. That's what I was going to do.
Okay. Are you ready to do this?
This is our house. We live here now, and we've never done anything to hurt you.
This is our land.
We refuse to
We
be
refuse to be scared.
You need to get out.
And the minute that I said that, any form of oppressive energy in that room was nothing compared to how angry that had made him. He was just completely mad at me.
I feel something.
Say it again.
This is our house. We live here now, and we've never done anything to hurt you.
This is our land.
This is our land.
We refuse to be scared.
You need to get out.
Something is happening.
Emma, say it louder.
This is our house. We live here now, and we've never done anything to hurt you.
This is our land. We refuse to be scared.
You need to get out.
My candle blew out. Are you okay?
Mom, help!
Emma!
This is our land.
We refuse to be scared.
You need to get out.
My candle blew out. Are you okay?
Kelly and Emma Mullen perform a ritual to rid the house of Mr. Henry's angry spirit.
Mom, help!
I called him out and ended up getting attacked.
Oh my God. Oh God, sweetie. Come here. Come here.
I feel so sick. I feel sick.
He was so irate that night that he was going to do whatever he could to hurt me. I had a stabbing pain in my back. I was very nauseous. I kept throwing up.
Hi, yes, I need an ambulance.
Emma survives the night, but Kelly isn't taking any more chances. She tells Brandy that Emma was attacked. Brandy and the investigators quickly head to Massachusetts. They need to deal with the spirit before it's too late.
This is Naomi and Steve. We want you to know that it's gonna be all right. We're gonna work together on this.
We were very pleased that they seemed so down to earth. They brought a ton of equipment and they explained everything, what it did, what it was for, and how it would benefit our situation.
Thank you for allowing us in your home. I know this can be overwhelming.
I am lead investigator, founder of Paranormal Group STIRS, which stands for Seeking the Unknown Realm Society.
We just want answers. Did you get the files that I sent over from the Historic Society?
Yes, and that's where we'd like to begin.
Now, we know Mr. Henry is angry, and he has a lot to be angry about. But something is keeping him here. Something is not letting him cross over.
We'd like to try the Estes method, and we think that it might work best if we get Emma's help, since Mr. Henry is used to communicating with you. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes.
Okay, great. We're going to set you up in the hallway, and you call out if you hear anything.
Estes experiment is when somebody wears a set of noise-canceling headphones. They also wear a blindfold, so they can't see or hear where the question is coming from or what the question was asked.
Okay, sit back, sweetie.
They're hearing responses, whether words or phrases, and The hopes is that while we ask a question, they're giving us the response that they don't know what the question was even asked.
In that moment, it was strange. I didn't know if it would really work.
So what are you gonna do?
We are going to be asking some questions to see what we can learn about what's going on in your house. I'll be using these dowsing rods to ask for validation to simple yes and no questions. If the dowsing rods stay apart or go wide, that's a no. If they cross together, it's a yes.
And we're hoping Emma can hear the spirit talking to her.
Is everyone ready? Mr. Henry, are you in this room? Do you feel that you've been wronged by someone? Mr. Henry, did your wife cheat on you?
I heard something. It just said, bitch.
When we get that response, that's amazing. It's almost allows us to have a conversation in real time with the spirit.
Show yourself! Connor, I know you're up there!
Mr. Henry, please tell me, what's keeping you here?
Money.
Face me, come down and face me like a man! You coward! You stole from me! Connor!
He's really angry. I can see there's a fire.
There was a fire in 1901, and nobody knows how it started.
Brandy said she felt a fire. She could smell it in the air. She felt fire in the house.
It's burning. Everything is burning.
Brandy was communicating with Mr. Henry, and he let her know that that son of a bitch owed him a bunch of money and that the house fire was no accident.
Mr. Henry, will you leave this house?
He says no. Burn it all down.
Connor, you son of a bitch! I know you're out there! Coward!
We need to get him out of here. He's coming your way.
Connor! I know you're up here! You coward! Where are you?
No! Look out! We need to get him out of here. He's coming your way.
Paranormal investigator Naomi Clark finds herself in the crosshairs of an angry spirit.
Mr. Henry, will you leave this house?
He says no.
No! Look out!
At that moment, I felt on the back of my neck a very strong pressure, and it really surprised me. I was shocked, and it made me move, and I'm like, something just touched me.
Are you okay? What happened?
I don't know, something tried to grab me.
Anytime spirits or energy starts touching people or leaving marks or moving objects, it gets concerning.
I'm all right. I'm okay.
I think we need to regroup.
I believe we're dealing with a few things happening at your home. You know, Mr. Henry obviously has a very strong attachment to your home. He doesn't want to cross over because something is keeping him here.
Pretty sure it's hate keeping him here.
But my family's been here for years. How come we've never seen anything before?
There are many things that can stir up old spirits. Have you ever made any changes to the house, even minor ones?
Well, we tore down a couple walls.
And that was when we first started seeing things.
Steve and Naomi let us know that, by renovating our home, we may have actually stirred up some of the spirits in the house.
But that was years ago.
Yeah. But then Emma started noticing things and finally told us what was going on.
Adolescence, puberty, Emma growing up can trigger activity. Plus, Emma is gifted and sensitive to such things now.
Well, what do we do about it? Can we live here in peace?
I have an idea I believe may work.
In addition to him being angry about his wife's infidelity, we think that Mr. Henry believes that he was financially wronged and can't be at peace until he's repaid.
So we felt in order to appease Mr. Henry, we had to pay him the money that was owed to him. So we decided that we would write a check and put a bottle of whiskey in the closet.
The house definitely changed after we left him an offering. He's still very much there and he's present, but he's not as angry anymore.
So when your child's little and they bring up things about spirits or man's in the closet, you look at them and you think, well, that's weird. Why would she say that?
There's a man in there.
I was kind of just brushing it off as, oh, it's just imagination, it's child's play, it's a dream, or whatever. And now I can say is, when your kids say something like that, maybe pay attention.
Newlyweds move into a remote cabin,
It was fun to just be in the middle of the woods with no one.
Get in your class.
only to learn it's haunted by the previous owner. Get out.
Ghosts? That's ridiculous.
Who will stop at nothing to get them out.
He wanted us gone, and that was his way of getting us out.
Get off of her! Leave her alone! I cast you out! Go!
In this world, there is real evil.
Someone's in my room.
It lurks in the darkest shadows. Between what we see and the things we fear, there are doors. When they are opened, nightmares become reality. Ironwood, a once prosperous mining town in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Settled by a hardy lot of souls content to mostly live off the land and paying no mind to the harsh conditions or the opinions of others.
Come on, Sasha. Let's get this stuff inside before it gets dark.
Adrian grew up hunting and fishing in these woods with his dad.
I learned from an early age to hunt and fish, to be more self-sufficient. Every hunting season, we were always out hunting, either for partridge or for deer.
Years later, when a chance came to buy a remote cabin, he pounced.
What are you doing?
Did you hear that?
What?
That.
Oh. Well, that's nothing. That's probably just a bear.
A bear?
Or a coyote. Actually, if I was a betting man, my money would be on a coyote. Or a bear. Look, don't worry, okay? You'll get used to it.
Which one's which? Do you run from a black bear or a brown bear?
Depends.
On what?
Whether you want to be eaten or not.
It's not funny.
Babe, it's kind of funny. It is.
For the past few years, the hunting cabin has served as Adrian's bachelor pad. But Adrian is recently married and has convinced his new bride, Nicole, to move out there with him.
This was our house now, and this is where we are going to live. Nicole and I we were very happy together. We could have lived in a small cracker box and still been happy together.
Sasha!
Adrian had been living in the cabin for 3 or 4 years before I met him. We were newlyweds, so it was fun to just be in the middle of the woods with no one to bother us.
Wow. I had no idea that you had this much stuff.
Come here.
Oh. A lot of those, too. A couple of dorks.
I love this picture. Huh. What's going on here?
You never be too careful. Hey, I'm starving. Do you have any thoughts on, what you want for dinner?
I'm too tired to cook.
Got it. I will go get us some pizzas. Hey, have you seen my car keys?
I would never move the keys because he needs things in the same spot every time, so I don't move his things.
How about I just take your car then?
I want it back without a scratch.
No promises. It's kind of wild out there.
With Adrian out foraging for food, Nicole acquaints herself with the basement.
It's like any Northwoods basement. Dark, smells like mildew. It's just where you keep all the stuff you don't need day to day.
Great.
The basement did give me the creeps.
You gotta be kidding me. Are you done?
Adrian's keys would move. That did freak me out a little bit, just because I couldn't explain it. I could not explain that away.
So you're telling me this place is haunted?
No. Well, you know, I joke all the time about how my keys go missing or things end up in a different room, just little stuff like that.
Little stuff like this.
Yeah, like this, just harmless stuff.
I had some weird things happen while I was living out there that I never really thought much about, you know, paranormal type things.
We used to say that this was the ghost of the old man that used to live here. When I was a kid, and I was always, you know, running around by myself, hunting, fishing, I would come by this place, his place, from time to time.
I remember him very well, the cranky old man. I had a number of run-ins with him. He was very ornery, very mean towards women. That's one thing that always stuck out in my head with this guy.
I don't teach you to talk back to me. Get in that house! You! What are you doing around here, boy? This ain't none of your business. Hey, you're that kid that's been snooping around my place. That's trespassing, boy. I'll call the police on you.
He sounds like an ass. Whatever happened to that guy?
Well, he was pretty old, so eventually he died.
Yeah, I figured that, smart guy. But what happened to him?
Beats me. I heard he had an ulcer or something.
That sucks. He didn't die here in the cabin.
Babe, please, go get ready for bed, and I'll finish breaking down these boxes, and then, I'll come join you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You finished that quick.
It was an old mattress, so I just remember hearing somebody sitting. I felt the bed just depressed next to me.
Ugh, I'm freezing. Get in your class.
Nicole has moved into a cabin in the woods with her new husband, Adrian.
Ugh, I'm freezing. Get in your class.
Not long after moving in, Nicole ends up sharing her bed with an unwelcome guest.
Did you just get out?
What are you talking about? I just got done with the boxes in the basement.
But you were just here in bed with me. We were talking.
I thought I smelled liquor. You've been drinking?
I swear you were just here.
I'm gonna go take a shower, and then
then I will be right here.
I'm pretty shaken when this is over. I don't want to go into the bed. I don't know what to do.
Nicole attempts to put the experience behind her and settle into the cabin, but can't shake the uneasy feeling in her new home.
Adrian?
Okay, this place is wigging me out. Every time I sit down, I feel like someone's watching me. Making me all jumpy.
Is Nicole all scared of our little haunted cabin? Are the ghosts getting to your little bed?
Look, it's probably nothing. I'm sure I probably just left a window open or something. Oh, yeah. I definitely feel a draft.
Get out.
You could clearly hear an entity say, "Get out." Nicole is a very strong person. Even if she is overwhelmed, she holds a lot of that inside.
Nicole, wait a minute. Nicole!
What is all this?
If I'm gonna stay in this haunted cabin with you, we have to make some changes. Maybe all this bad energy is tied to all this stuff. His stuff that was here when you moved in and never got rid of. Maybe he's attached to it.
What do you mean?
So I was thinking that we give this place a makeover and it'll be different. Just get rid of all his junk and just give it a fresh start. I think that's what'll help get rid of all the bad juju.
I kind of like it.
Here's your list. I need to get a start on the porch. Last thing I need is it collapsing while our friends come to visit. And while you're getting the supplies, I'm gonna start by getting rid of that carpet in the living room. It's hideous.
So get at it.
I was helping do the renovations. I like to get my hands dirty. In our cabin, it was wall-to-wall carpeting. It looked like indoor-outdoor carpeting from probably the 1940s or 50s. When I pulled up the carpeting, it had a musty, dank smell. Just icky. And a spot got extremely hard for me to pull up. It was like stuck to the floor.
While pulling up the old carpet in their cabin in the woods, Nicole makes a gruesome discovery.
Nikki? Holy.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's blood, Adrian.
The floor underneath the carpet was stained with the blood.
What happened here?
I guess it's the old man.
The old man died right there. It was not a recoverable injury by the amount of blood that was there.
You said that he didn't die in the house.
Okay, look, I didn't want to freak you out.
And you said he died of an ulcer. This is way too much blood to be an ulcer.
Okay, yes, all right, I'm sorry. I'll get a bucket and I'll clean it up. Can we just go?
Nicole heads out to get some fresh air and some fresh ideas for the cabin.
I see you like this piece.
It's nice.
Adrian recruits his friend Wade to help with the repairs to the cabin. But their work only seems to ramp up the disruptive activities.
My buddy that helped me out there, we met when we were probably 16, 17 years old. He was one of those guys that would have given you the shirt off his back, even if it meant that he'd freeze to death.
Have you seen my hammer? I just set it down here a second ago.
I know you had it out here before we left. It was right there on top of the toolbox.
Things would get moved. Things would be moved almost every day.
It's probably that wife of yours. She's messing with you.
Yeah, maybe. I'll be right back.
Unfortunately, Adrian knows who most likely moved his hammer.
Hello? Hello?
The tools would not be where they were. We would find those tools in the basement. And the only thing we could attribute it to was the ghost that was in the house.
Okay. Finish this, and then finish that porch.
Hell yes.
Appreciate your help. I figured one more afternoon, and we ought to have that porch knocked out.
You hear that?
Hey, what's your schedule like on Wednesday? Because I was thinking we could probably finish it then.
We would hear like the thump, 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 like somebody walking upstairs from the basement.
Dude, you guys are messing with me. There's somebody coming up your basement steps.
Trust me, there's nobody there.
Stop playing, man. I know what y'all... All right, Nicole. I ain't falling for this. What the hell?
All right, old man, that is enough.
Oh, man, your dad here?
No. Nah, it's just the ghost of the old man that used to live here. He gets all worked up sometimes.
What?
We were talking about this activity that we were having, and my buddy thought we were just nuts.
Ghost? That's ridiculous. You don't believe in that crap. There's no such thing as ghosts. That's a bunch of bull... Ghost? That's ridiculous. You don't believe in that crap. There's no such thing as ghosts. That's a bunch of bull...
Adrian's friend Wade has just had his own frighteningly close encounter of the paranormal kind.
What is going on?
Those bullets came flying towards him, and he looked at me and he said, "What the blankety blank was that?" And I said, "Well, that's our resident ghost. That's what we've been talking about."
Look, it's all right. Okay, it's okay. You just made him mad, that's all.
Made him mad? Someone just threw a bunch of bullets at me.
Something swiped them right at him, and it was to prove a point that I do exist. I'm here.
Wait a minute.
I'm out of here, bro.
Look, it's okay. Come on, we gotta finish the porch.
I believe it was malicious on that entity's part. It wanted to make it difficult for us to do the things that we wanted to do.
Really?
I think it was pushing our buttons. I think it was trying to see how far it could push us, with the ultimate goal of us having to leave.
Later, Adrian and Nicole finally get a moment to relax and unwind. But the truce doesn't last long.
All of a sudden, her eyes opened up, the widest I've ever seen anybody's eyes open up.
Baby!
And they looked like they were gonna pop out of her head. I could tell that she couldn't breathe, and whatever it was pushing down on her chest.
I felt something heavy on my chest. I tried lifting myself up with my hands, and it just felt like somebody really heavy was sitting on me and did not want me to move.
You could see it pushing her into the couch. I was not able to move her, not even a centimeter, and she's starting to turn blue.
Baby! Stay with me, baby!
The fact that I'm having a hard time breathing, of course, is scaring the hell out of me.
Get off of her!
She's turning darker shades of blue, and I know she's dying at this point. There's nothing I could do about it.
Baby!
Stay with me, baby.
There is a malevolent entity in Adrian's cabin, and it's attacking his wife, Nicole, with all the paranormal strength it can summon.
Get off of her! Leave her alone! I swear to God, I will burn this cabin down to the ground. Come here, baby. I'll get a priest. I'll get a priest in here, and we'll send your ass back to the pits of hell that you came from. Baby. Baby, come here. Come here, baby. Oh, my God.
At the last second, the entity let her up. And she looked at me and she said point blank,
Miss! I'm out of here!
Nick, wait.
he wanted us gone. And that was his way of getting us out. What if that entity hadn't let her go and had gone to the point of actually killing her?
Babe, stop. Stop. Nikki.
After the fact, I thought to myself, if it had not let up on her and it would have killed her, who would have believed me that it wasn't me? I would be in prison for life right now.
Adrian knows he needs help. He goes online and finds a lead.
Andrea?
Adrian reaches out to Andrea Message, a local paranormal investigator and demonologist. She agrees to meet him.
I'm thinking, really, in small town Ironwood, there's a paranormal team? I really had no idea. For me to reach out to somebody for help is unusual. I don't usually ask people for help, but this was beyond me.
You must be Adrian. Please, have a seat.
Thank you for seeing me. We've been having these things happen at the cabin for a while now. Nothing too serious, right? It was things that I didn't take too seriously anyways, but last night something attacked my wife. And I was worried because I thought that it was gonna kill her.
I knew that it was a very urgent situation. I was worried about the safety of everybody involved.
I'm so sorry for what's been happening to your family, Adrian. I feel like we need to act fast. I'd like to get a team out to your place as quickly as possible. Can we come tonight?
Yes, of course. Look, I'm not really sure how things like this work. How much does something like this cost?
No self-respecting investigator would ever charge for anything like this. I just want to bring your family some peace.
Thank you.
Andrea calls in a husband and wife investigative team she's worked with on a number of cases.
When she calls us in, we know it's urgent. Any potential haunting has the ability to go bad because you just don't know ahead of time what you're dealing with.
This is Dawn and John Grathoff. They'll be helping me.
It can physically hurt you as far as scratching, pushing somebody down the stairs.
Adrian, why don't you show them around? I'm gonna get a feel for the house.
Sure. Just the basement.
I hadn't even been there for 5 seconds, and I got sucker punched. It hurt. It was very painful. It was picking on me the entire time, poking me in the back, poking me in the hip, poking me in the shoulder. I knew that there was something going on there, and it was targeting me.
Andrew, we're ready.
I asked her if it was okay if I could stay and watch. She said yes, just don't really say or do anything. So I just watched her do her thing.
So, we've got our electroscope. We've got a K2 meter. We can separate them slightly to avoid interference. Now, spirits can manipulate the electronic fields and light these devices up as a way to communicate with us. So, we're going to ask the spirits some questions. Yes, and the electroscope will glow red. No, and the K2 meter goes off. Okay, we're ready to get started.
Are you the spirit of the man that lived in this cabin? Is there a reason you are here? Can we help you?
Are you angry? Can we help you?
This thing seems to really like you, John. Do you have a problem with women?
Do you have a problem with Andrea?
And then I saw something that John and I are not going to forget.
The electroscope started to spin around on its own. I've never seen that in my life before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's enough. I'm gonna go.
I don't generally let my emotions get involved in a whole lot of things, but that made every hair on my body stand up. And I said, I'm done. And I went outside.
Wow, I have never seen activity like that before. I mean, this thing is really angry.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call in the big guns.
Andrea and her team have seen enough. There's an angry spirit in the house that needs to be removed, but it will take more than they can do alone.
I was very determined that whatever was in that house was not going to stay. I knew exactly what I had to do.
Andrea sends her fellow investigators home and calls for a structural exorcism.
I needed to call Father Rob.
I trust Andrea because she has that good sense of knowing when is there real evil at work here that needs the authority of the church.
Thank you so much for coming.
Pleased to meet you, Adrian.
Hello, Padre. I'll be honest, it's an intense one.
I could sense it getting out of the car. We're in for a time tonight.
Should we,
No. Lead the way. No time to waste.
Usually when there's a disturbance in the house, it's one of three categories. It's either demonic, or it's souls of the deceased, or it's a mixture of both intertwined.
As soon as he walked in, the coffee pot right in front of Father Rob fell to the ground with just a crash.
Let's get to work.
Okay, Padre.
My sense was that we probably had some demonic and souls at work here.
By the authority given to me by our Lord Jesus Christ, you are not welcome here. I cast you away.
You're cleansing each room one at a time with the holy water, the salt, the oils, the metals. You're leaving all those things behind, almost like an exterminator would with going room to room, getting rid of bugs.
By the authority given to me by our Lord Jesus Christ, you are not welcome here. I cast you away.
Animals are great barometers. They're pure spirits that know if something evil is lurking there.
Good dog. By the authority given to me by our Lord Jesus Christ, you are not welcome here. I cast you away.
Things got very heavy in the room. I could feel a pressure on my shoulders, just weighing me down. As we get into more serious prayers, they're no longer playing with us, they're now fighting against us.
The priest has a certain protection, from God. I'm not going to get hurt or touched by anything flying at me or hitting me or anything like that.
That's the door to the basement. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Father Rob comes in and he throws everything at whatever spirit might be there. If it's something more malicious, he will come guns a-blazing.
Te Deum, patrim omnipotentium, sublicit, excelens, habitoribus, eius, acrebus.
When you get that final prayer in the basement, that's where you feel that tug of war and the evil not wanting to go, but they have to.
Benedicere et sanctificere. Whatever is in this home that is not from God and of light, by the power of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I bind you and send you to the foot of the holy cross. I cast you out. Go!
At the very last moment, Father Rob utters, "Go." And there's definitely a shift in the air.
It's gone. It's not here anymore.
After that night, even though the building quieted, Adrian and Nicole moved closer to town. For a while, even Adrian stays away. But eventually, he returns for hunting retreats.
Come on, Sasha. That's your good girl.
Now, you are absolutely sure you don't want to stick around or maybe get some dinner or something?
I'm good. This is good enough for me.
All right. Babe, you know you're going to be missing out on all of this.
Am I though? I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll pick you up Saturday. You better have a deer for me by then.
Yes, ma'am. Love you.
Love you.
Nicole will never spend a night out there again, and I don't blame her. This is real. Anybody talks about a ghost, the naysayers that say that, you're crazy or this doesn't happen. You're a naysayer until it happens to you. And when it happens to you, God help you.